Have you ever felt a pull, a longing for another time? A whisper from the past that begs to be heard. We are, each of us, walking echoes of those who came before. And within the pages of historical fiction, we find a way to step into their lives, to breathe their air, to understand their struggles. It's more than just reading a story. It's a form of time travel, a conversation across centuries. But what defines a historical novel? It's not simply a story set in the past. It's a work born from a different era, written by someone for whom that history was still a living memory, a cultural current. It's a world viewed through the lens of its own time, not ours. That distinction is vital. A novel about the past written today is different, fundamentally, than one penned closer to the events themselves. It shifts the perspective, the weight of experience. Today, let's journey through 10 such novels, 10 doorways to worlds long gone, stories that have resonated through generations. Our first stop takes us to the first century, a world of empires and intrigue, a world on the cusp of monumental change. This book is a tribute, a legacy passed down from my own father who cherished its power. It's Ben-Hur by Lew Wallace, published in 1880. Remarkably, it was the best-selling American novel of the 19th century, surpassing even Uncle Tom's Cabin, a title later eclipsed only by Gone with the Wind. Imagine that kind of impact. The story centers on Judah Ben-Hur, a Jewish nobleman caught in the relentless machinery of Roman power. A chance encounter, a broken friendship, a cascade of injustice. It leads him down a path of loss, of slavery, of a burning desire for retribution. But within this tale of vengeance lies something deeper, a transformative encounter with a figure who will alter the course of Judah's life, and perhaps his very soul. It's a tale of the Christ, but not as you might expect. It's a subtle influence, a quiet revolution within a man consumed by darkness. What's truly astonishing? Wallace never even visited the Holy Land. He constructed this vivid world solely from research, meticulously gathered within the walls of the Library of Congress. A testament to the power of imagination and dedication. Next, we venture to the rugged coast of 17th century England. A novel often overlooked, a hidden gem that deserves to be rediscovered, Lorna Doone by R.D. Blackmore. Don't let the name fool you. It's not a Scottish tale, but a story rooted in the wild beauty of Exmoor. Our narrator, Jan Rid, is a young man haunted by a past tragedy, the murder of his father at the hands of the notorious Doone clan, outlaws who prey on the surrounding countryside. He seeks justice, yes, but his path is complicated by an unexpected connection, a forbidden love for Lorna Doone herself. The Doones are a force of nature, powerful, ruthless, driven by greed and ambition. Their world is a web of secrets, betrayals, and simmering conflict, set against the backdrop of the turbulent aftermath of the English Civil War. The Monmouth Rebellion casts a long shadow, adding layers of political intrigue and unrest. Blackmore's writing style is unique, almost conversational, as if Jan Rid is speaking directly to you, sharing his story with a trusting friend. It takes a little time to adjust, but once you do, you'll be swept away by its pace and its emotional depth. Now, let us cross the channel to a time of revolutionary fervor and unimaginable brutality. France, 1792. The Reign of Terror. A time when a whisper could be a death sentence, and the streets ran red with blood. This isn't a tale of two cities. This is The Scarlet Pimpernel by Baroness Orczy. Before Batman, before Zorro, there was Sir Percy Blakeney, the mysterious, audacious hero who dared to rescue aristocrats from the guillotine. He operates in the shadows, leaving behind only a small crimson flower, the Scarlet Pimpernel, as his calling card. His nemesis, the relentless Chauvelin, is obsessed with unmasking this elusive savior. But beneath the thrilling chases and daring escapes lies a complex love triangle, a battle of wits and wills, and a profound exploration of courage and sacrifice. Orczy essentially invented the archetype of the masked avenger, a figure who continues to captivate us today. It's a book brimming with adventure, romance, and a deep sense of moral urgency. From the chaos of revolution, we journey to France again, but this time with a literary giant. Alexandre Dumas and the Three Musketeers. A timeless classic, and the first in a series of interconnected adventures. The Paris of the 1620s, a city teeming with intrigue, ambition, and danger. We meet D'Artagnan, a young Gascon eager to prove himself, and the legendary musketeers, Athos, Porthos, and Aramis, bound by loyalty, honor, and a shared thirst for adventure. They stand against the machinations of Cardinal Richelieu, a master of political manipulation and a shadowy figure, known only as the man in the black cape. Dumas' writing is exhilarating, full of action, suspense, and unforgettable characters. It's a story about friendship, courage, and the enduring power of the human spirit. It's a book that stays with you long after you turn the final page. Our next voyage takes us to the high seas and the treacherous world of piracy. Captain Blood by Raphael Sabatini. A thrilling tale of injustice, revenge, and redemption. Dr. Peter Blood, a physician wrongly accused of treason, is sentenced to slavery in the Caribbean. He endures hardship and brutality, but his spirit remains unbroken. When he escapes, he seizes control of a Dutch privateer ship and transforms himself into the notorious Captain Blood, a scourge of the British fleet. This is not the romanticized piracy of popular imagination. It's a brutal, unforgiving world where survival depends on cunning, courage, and a willingness to fight. Sabatini masterfully captures the atmosphere of the era, the political tensions, and the relentless struggle for power. Let's pause here. Consider this. Each of these stories doesn't just tell us about the past, they transport us, allowing us to experience it viscerally. What is it about these stories that draws us in so powerfully? Is it the escape, the romance, the adventure? Or is it something deeper, a desire to understand our own place in the grand sweep of history, to connect with the humanity that transcends time and place? Now a book my wife insisted I include, and I'm glad she did, Black Sheep by Georgette Heyer. If you enjoy the wit and charm of Jane Austen, you'll adore Heyer. Set in Regency England, this is a delightful tale of family secrets, mistaken identities, and a charming rogue named Stacy Calver. Abigail Wendover is determined to protect her niece, Fanny, from Stacy's dubious intentions, but things are rarely as they seem. Heyer's novels are clever, funny, and beautifully written, offering a glimpse into a world of social conventions and romantic entanglements. Our seventh selection is a monumental undertaking, Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. A sweeping epic that spans decades and follows the lives of countless characters. It's a story of redemption, love, loss, and the enduring struggle for justice. Jean Valjean, a former convict, seeks to rebuild his life after years of imprisonment, but he is haunted by his past and pursued by the relentless Inspector Javert. Hugo's novel is a powerful indictment of social inequality and a celebration of the human spirit. It's a challenging read, yes, but one that will leave a lasting impression on your soul. If you're intimidated by its length, remember my previous video on tackling longer classics. It will help. Next, we travel to Sicily, a land of sun-drenched landscapes and ancient traditions. The Leopard by Giuseppe Tomasi di Lampedusa. Set during the Risorgimento, the unification of Italy, this novel explores the decline of the Sicilian aristocracy. Prince Fabrizio Salina witnesses the end of an era, as the old order gives way to the new. He's a man of intellect and refinement, torn between his loyalty to the past and his awareness of the inevitable changes to come. Lampedusa's writing is lyrical and evocative, capturing the beauty and melancholy of a fading world. It's a slow burn, a contemplative novel that lingers in the mind long after you've finished reading. Our penultimate stop takes us to feudal Japan, a land of honor, duty, and unwavering faith. Silence by Shusaku Endo. A profoundly moving and unsettling novel that explores the complexities of religious persecution. Two Jesuit priests travel to Japan in search of their missing mentor, who is rumored to have apostatized. They encounter a world of suffering, torture, and unwavering devotion. Endo's novel is not a simplistic tale of good versus evil. It's a nuanced exploration of faith, doubt, and the limits of human understanding. It will challenge your assumptions and leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Finally, we arrive at our last destination, 14th century England, a time of war, plague, and religious upheaval. The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. A sprawling epic that tells the story of the construction of a magnificent cathedral in the fictional town of Kingsbridge. It's a story of ambition, betrayal, love, and the enduring power of human creativity. Follett masterfully recreates the medieval world, bringing to life its sights, sounds, and smells. It's a captivating read that will transport you to another time and place. So there you have it, 10 remarkable historical novels, each a window into a different world, a different era. But why do we seek out these stories? Why are we drawn to the past? Perhaps it's a desire to understand our roots, to learn from the mistakes of those who came before us, to find meaning in the face of our own mortality. Or perhaps it's simply the thrill of adventure, the escape from the mundane, the opportunity to live 1,000 lives within the pages of a book. Whatever the reason, historical fiction has the power to enrich our lives, to broaden our perspectives, and to remind us that we are all connected by the threads of time. So pick up one of these books, or seek out another that calls to you, and allow yourself to be transported. Allow yourself to be captivated. Allow yourself to be changed. Because within the pages of these stories, you'll find not just a glimpse of the past, but a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. And remember, the past isn't just gone. It lives on in us, shaping who we are and who we will become. It's a legacy, a conversation, and a story waiting to be rediscovered.